Hi everyone, and good morning. JR with Secure Metals with your quick technical look at the precious metal sector. Today is Thursday, July 17th, 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll get to the technicals. Look out for the next video, which is going to be a research video, and that should be coming out right after this one. Very quickly here, just wanted to show some points, some pivot points to look out for. This is your daily chart here for gold. So gold still trading on this giant flat range here, okay? I would say between here and here, right? So giant range, and right now it looks like what we're building is a triangle, right? So we have this, and we have this, and we also have this right here. So it looks like, at least for now, we had a really nice rally, okay? Came down from 1182 to all the way up to a high of 1390. Came back down, established support here, roughly around this range here. Let's draw some. So basically found some support here, major level of support, and took off from there, right? In my previous video, I noted what I like to see when I want to see a bull trend or a bear trend. As of now, on this daily chart, we are still bullish, and I say we'll maintain a bullish stance until we surpass this level here. If we come down below 1259, then that might be a game changer, especially if we break off this triangle that we're building. On the daily chart, you really can't see the triangle too much, but if I put the weekly chart, you might be able to see it a little bit better. Okay, and this is the triangle here. So it does look like we'll be shooting for the lower end of this level, but again, below this level here, basically, like I said, I look to take over, I look to surpass two levels of support or two levels of resistance before I can call the direction, right? So had a big up move here. You're in a bull market, right? Because you've taken down all these levels of resistance. Now you come down, you take out these levels here of support, right? So this is a level of support, took it out. This is another level of support, took it out, and this is your third level of support. So again, come down, you take out all these levels of support. Now you are officially in a downtrend. We could see it here, right? Now you come back and test this level of support, and this support holds. What happens now on this daily chart is you take out this level of resistance here. This is your first level of resistance. I think I mentioned that originally. We took that one out, right? And then you look for the next level of resistance, which is roughly here, right? So the next level of resistance would probably be somewhere on this level here, which again, looking at this chart, we can easily see that we did take that level out, right? So now I want to see the same thing. So we took this level out, so now you're in a bull market. You've taken two levels out of resistance. Now you're in a bull market. Now we take this level out. Now we have to figure out these levels here. Let me erase some of these here. So now we are officially in a bull trend, right? So now we have to see how many levels of support we've taken out on this one move here. So this is your level of support. You don't want to take that out. These are other levels down here, right? And these are your levels of support again as well, right here. So far on this bull move here, on this one move from the June low to the July high, we've taken out so far one level of support. This is this one. Take this level out, we are officially in a downtrend. And also, you break this triangle here, chances are you're going to retest this level here, roughly around 1190. Okay, you take this third level out. So you take these two levels, you're officially on a downtrend. Again, we have plenty of support down here, and it does look like it's aiming for that level here. If we look at the fib level as well, so we can see that we tested the 50% fib level here at 1293. 61% is at 1280. That's where your support starts. And again, this is your buying zone. If this buying zone fails, then I would say that you're probably going to come down here 1240, maybe retest this triangle, and then that's when it's going to hit the fan and it's probably going to go down. But again, we don't want to fall below this triangle here, right? So we don't want to fall below this triangle. Stochastics are on a little bit oversold, so again, you are seeing a little bit of momentum back up, but again, still trading below 1305, which was this key area here, the 38% fib level. So currently testing that level, but it does look like it's going to head down this way, probably around the 1280 zone. All right, my trade idea is to come back in this zone, buy one last time, put a stop loss roughly around 1255 or so, and try to take it back up to this level. Beautiful trade here, because if you take this trade, let's say if you're buying at, let's say 2068 or 2070, you have about a $15 reward, $20 risk. Your reward is about 30, 40, 50 bucks. So it's a 1 to 2 trade here. If you take this trade here around 1280, which is your 61% fib level, again, now you're risking about 30, now you're risking about 25 bucks. You're still looking to make a good 30, 40, 50 bucks. So again, this zone here is where I'd be looking to buy here on the short term. Again, this does look like it will look to be a really nice trade if we see this test this level here, okay? But a lot of fundamentals, a lot of technicals, a lot of political tensions, and a lot of craziness in the stock market. So you never know, this might take off from here. I doubt it, but again, you know, on the 4-hour chart, you're definitely on the 4-hour chart, you're definitely on pace to come down here. The reason why I say this is because this is already oversold. I mean overbought. So we might see a little bit further downside move. And anytime, let me clean this up as well here. And anytime you have, this is called a broadening wedge, maybe. I forget the technical name. And anytime you have these broadening wedges, they break out in either direction, and the size of the breakout should be about half the size of the height. So if this is the height of this, wedge, this is what we're looking to target. We're looking to target half. So this is half. So we're going to put this right here where the support was. Half of this line is roughly right here on 1287. Yeah, so it does look like it will be testing this, at least retesting the 61% fib level. This is the 4-hour chart. But again, you did see this breakout and it's targeting. This would be the target. Your target would be your 1287 zone. And again, if we look at the daily chart here, you can clearly see that we have a big level of support here. And you know, you do see a lot of support here. You see this level of support here, right? This would be your first level of support. You have your, this is the line I was looking for. There it is. So 1281 would be your 60% fib level here. Your 50%, we've already tested at 1293. This is your level to buy between 1260 all the way up to 1278. These are your levels to buy. Again, we've only taken out one major level of support. So currently on this daily chart, still in an uptrend, right? That's your gold chart. So again, my trading idea, and again, also you also have this triangle, which will serve as support as well. So a lot of support here on these metals at these levels, okay? But just to make clear, this is the triangle here. That's the triangle. So I'm expecting this to test this lower part of this triangle and retest the top of this triangle. I can tell you this, that when this breaks out of this triangle here, we kind of have another triangle here. But when we break out of this triangle here, the move will be big to whichever direction. So if you break out of this, you might see a new low, or maybe retest this previous low at 1180. And if we break through this here, then I have no doubt that we will be testing the mid 1400 levels here. At least test this 100-day moving average and finally take out these two levels of of resistance to make this now a bull trend, right? Silver chart. So this is your, let's look at the daily chart first, right? So these are your levels of resistance. Again, silver moved quite fast. Like I said on my previous video, what I wanted to see was a move above this line, come down here, test the support, the resistance line here, now turn support and then take off. That's exactly what we saw. We saw this move come up, come down, test this line, and then we have a really fast move to the upside. On silver, again, daily chart, very obvious uptrend here. Okay. Currently testing this one level, so we haven't broken yet any levels of support here on silver just yet. Your next support level for silver will be this. Will be this level here, roughly I would say around here. Okay. And you also have your 200-day, 100-day, and 50-day moving averages down here. So plenty of support. No reason why this 19, if we retest this 19.50 to 19 to $20 range, no reason why this shouldn't hold with all this support that we have behind us. Okay, but we, as of now, we still are out of the danger zone. The danger zone for me would be below 1950, below 1944. Then, you know, you might have a false breakout out of this long-term line, right? And you might fall below it. Fall below this would be no bueno, but again, I don't expect to fall below this again. Really nice rally again. I'm actually very surprised that the move was so slow, because again, what I was expecting here on silver, but again, you know, you got to give this market its time. A lot of political tensions and a lot of craziness in this market. So I'm pretty sure people are just being extra cautious with everything, whether it be commodities or stocks or bonds or whatever. But again, I wanted to see a nice rally like this where we broke through out of here, we broke out of this downtrend, and then we saw a nice uptrend, right? So we did see the same thing. We did see the move up, but not as fast and hard as we would have liked to be. Your Bollinger Bands are still fairly flat. Your 20-day moving average is still flat. Your 50-day moving average is still flat. Your 100-day moving average is fairly flat. So on this weekly chart, again, we're not getting the big fast move, but again, technically still on an uptrend here on this daily chart. Okay, we need to surpass this level here, very important key level here, 2218, and again, we do not want to fall below this 20 to this 1950. Last time to purchase, I believe, would be at this level here, and we should start creating new highs if we are officially in a bull market. And that's about it. That's about it for silver and gold. Let's look at the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones right now, this is your this is the way this is looking. Now I've visited this, and the Dow Jones has made a few of these false indicators, right? Where you have this, right? This is a wedge. And on top of these wedges, technically you have a big bearish move like you saw here, but you can see that the market was tricked out, right? So you had this move coming here. It actually went above this triangle here, and then it came down. So we're seeing the exact same thing here. We're seeing another wedge, and again, the way these wedges usually work is they usually work when we test the top and we come down. I actually like the idea of shorting this Dow Jones here at these current levels around 17,130. Maybe putting a stop loss at around 1790. I'm sorry, 17,190. So you got about a $40, $50 risk, and your reward would probably be roughly around here, 16,750. Or maybe 16,800. So again, you're risking about 100. You're risking about 50, 60 points to possibly make a good 300 points or so, right? That's a good trade. I'll take that all day, daily. All right. And that's about it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for the next analysis. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.